Good, okay. So guys, on your desk, I already passed out this packet and we're gonna be using this over the next 3 days, okay? So I'm gonna explain it. I know you guys have a lot of questions, but for right now, just keep it on your desk and we are gonna get started. So you guys all have been working on writing last trimester, this trimester, super important for all of you. We're going to talk about a writing strategy, and the name is Stop and Dare, okay? What that means, I'm about to explain. So, like I said, this is day 1, lesson 1. We got this, let's do it. Okay, so the type of essay we are going to be focusing on for this writing strategy is an argumentative essay. You guys, if you remember, think back to Mrs. Bruno's room, whatever other classrooms you've worked in writing. We've had narrative essays, we've had informative essays. This one is going to be an argumentative essay. What is an argumentative essay? So it's an essay where you are going to try to convince someone, your reader, of something that you're arguing. It's an argumentative essay. I feel like some of you guys probably have some strong feelings about something that you would love to argue. So, for example, if I'm writing an argumentative essay, an example I could use is, should teachers be giving homework on the weekends? How many of you have really strong feelings about should homework be given on the weekends, right? Probably a few of you. So that would be an example of an argumentative essay. Now, first step in picking an argumentative essay is you have to choose which side are you going to agree with. Do I agree that homework should be given on the weekends? Do I not agree that homework should be given on the weekends? As well as think about, why did I pick that side or not? So, why do we write an argumentative essay? We write an argumentative essay to persuade people of our opinions, maybe convince someone of something. If you're assigned an argumentative essay in Miss Bruno's class, maybe you're going to try to convince her of something, okay? So that's pretty much why. And it could be to any audience, teachers, friends, family members, whoever. Before we move on, this is going to be our learning goal for the next 3 days. What I want you guys to do is look up at the board and we're going to read this together, okay? So I'm going to start. Are you guys ready to read it out loud together?
Yes.
I can orally recite the parts of the essay planning. Come on, guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Let's start over. I can orally recite the parts of the essay planning strategy called STOP. I can orally recite the essay parts reminder called DARE. I can identify essay parts in an essay read in class as well as their personal essay previously written in a prior class session at school. I can graph the number of parts found in the essay. Okay, deep breath. I know that was a lot. Thank you guys so much for helping me. All right, so to get into what our Stop and Dare actually is. So Stop and Dare is an acronym, guys. So we're using the words stop and dare as a strategy to help us remember in our brain everything we need to do in order to write our argumentative essay. The stop word is going to be the steps we're taking to prepare for writing our essay, and the dare is all the pieces, the things that make up our essay, okay? So, first we have the letter S, which stands for suspend judgment. Who can tell me what the word suspend means? Anybody? If you suspend something or if you get suspended, what does the word suspend mean? Anybody have a guess? Kaden.
Take out of something?
What was that?
Like you're being taken out.
Yes, you get rid of something, you take out something. Perfect. So for what this means for us, we're suspending judgment. So we're getting rid of any judgment, any opinions that we might have. Step number 2, for letter T, that stands for take aside. I already kind of talked to you guys about this. So for our example, if we're writing an essay about should homework be assigned on weekends, I need to take aside. Am I going to agree and argue that homework should be assigned on weekends, or am I going to argue that it should not be assigned on weekends? You need to pick in your head and think, what am I going to argue? Either one of those sides. The letter O stands for organize ideas. So what we have to do when we're organizing and planning for an essay is we have to think about ideas before we go ahead and start writing. So, let's see. Okay. So that is our O, organize ideas. Now, P for planning, that just means plan more as you write. So we're doing all these steps to get ready for our essay. Once we actually get into writing our essay, we're gonna continue that planning. The writing process never really stops. Now, that was our stop, all the steps we take to prepare for our essay. The DARE stands for develop your topic sentence, add supporting details, reject arguments from the other side, and end with the conclusion. These are all the pieces that are going into an essay. So what I want you guys to think of is, can you guys, if I ask you what goes into making a good essay, what pieces make up an essay that make it a good essay? Just any essay parts, if you guys can think of anything. Caden. Punctuation, that's a good one.
Right.
Jacoby. Conclusion, that's a really good one. Yes, Caden.
Capitalization.
Okay. Zane, did you have one?
I was gonna say capitalization.
Okay, you got another one?
Grammar.
Okay, good one, grammar, great. These are all the things that go into making a good essay. So it sounds like you guys have written some essays before. You know what's up, you know what's going into them. Okay, some other things that I maybe want to look for, specifically for our argumentative essays. Yes, our conclusion, maybe an introduction, our arguments, because that's the whole point of our argumentative essays. We're arguing a topic, maybe a topic sentence. So these are just good brainstorming ideas, guys, that we're using to get us thinking about what we're actually going to be putting into an essay. All right, so remember, I talked about we have to think about ideas before we even start writing. We like to brainstorm ideas to get us thinking before just heading straight into writing the essay. So what I'm gonna do, you guys, is I'm gonna think of, for the essay topic, should homework be assigned on the weekends, I'm gonna think of some ideas that are both going to support that argument or go against that argument. So if I'm trying to think of reasons why homework should be assigned on the weekends, what are some things? Right off the bat, I could think more practice, okay? That's why teachers assign homework for the first place. It's more practice. Do you have an idea maybe why teachers assign homework on the weekends?
I can also give more credit for like you to get an A and stuff.
Oh yeah, so more points, more opportunity for points, more credit. Good thinking. I would say maybe like on the weekends you have more downtime to work on, because we go to school all day and we go home in the afternoon, we're tired. On the weekends we have both of those free days that we have to work. All right, so we came up with a few ideas for maybe why homework should be assigned on the weekends. Now thinking of some to refute that or to argue that, why shouldn't homework be assigned on the weekends? Come on, you guys. I know you can think of some. Kaden.
And stop some students from doing their chores at home.
Yeah, they don't have time for chores. I'm gonna say students need to relax. What were you gonna say, Kaden?
Like, family time? Like
Yes,
spending time with
perfect.
your family?
Yes, absolutely. Yes, Jacoby.
Time with friends.
Yes, time with friends. Some of you guys are in sports, okay? Activities, band, orchestra. You need time for extracurriculars, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, this is a great, I did not spell right. Okay, yeah, this is a great brainstorming list of things that we're gonna end up putting into our argumentative essay, all right? Now to practice these parts of an essay a little bit further, I want you guys to, in your packet, flip to the first page where we have a sample argumentative essay. This sample argumentative essay is one that I found, and it's about the topic, does the internet do more harm than good? So we've talked about what an argumentative essay is. What is this person going to be arguing? Based off the title, what is this person going to be arguing in their essay? What do you think? If the title is, does the internet do more harm than good, what is the person going to be arguing?
About internet?
Yeah, is whether the internet is good or not, okay? So, what I'm gonna do first is read through the essay. As you guys can see, I have highlighted in your packets parts of the essay, and they are represented by the colors. As you can see, we have each of our DARE steps. Develop a topic sentence, add supporting details, reject arguments from the other side, and with a conclusion. So you guys will be able to see these pieces actually within this essay, okay? I'm gonna take a quick breath and then I'll begin reading this for you guys. Okay, so the essay is, does the internet do more harm than good? The majority of teenagers and working adults, the internet has been regarded as one of the most innovative achievements of mankind. Since the invention of the internet, its pervasive and life-altering influences can be felt in many aspects of people's daily lives. While mostly beneficial in areas such as communication, trade, and research, the internet has also caused an increase of vices such as pornography and hacking. Despite the negativity associated with the internet, I strongly believe that the internet does more harm than good. So, right off the bat there, is this person for the internet or against the internet? Jacoby. Okay, let me read that one more time. Despite the negativity associated with the internet, I strongly believe the internet does more good than harm. So he's for the internet. See that? Does that make sense? Okay. Communication all over the world has been considerably improved thanks to the internet. With the widespread availability of messengers and social networks like Yahoo and Facebook, people can easily communicate with people all over the world. Gone are the days when international communication meant a delay of several days to months. Today, interaction through the internet is not only much cheaper and more convenient than traditional modes of communication, it also has options to allow face-to-face interaction, such as the use of Skype. So thinking about that big chunk that I just read, and you guys can take a look on your essay that's in front of you. I read through that first topic sentence that's highlighted in yellow that says and states that he believes the internet does more good than harm. So that is our main topic sentence. We know right off the bat where he's going and what his belief is. What I have highlighted in the pink where I have read is all the supporting details. So he's answering and supporting his argument why he thinks the internet is good. Because it helps people communicate. Because social networks like Yahoo and Facebook, people can communicate all over the world. There's not that delay of communication where there used to be. So he's giving a bunch of supporting details, jamming this essay packed with details that's supporting his argument that the internet is good. Moving on. So now family members and businesses can not only have instantaneous communication, they can also have the added personal touch, even if they are in different continents or in any remote part of the world. The internet is one of the key contributors to global free trade. When the transnational corporations want to open businesses in other countries, they first have to contact partners in those countries before officially making a deal. In such a case, the internet certainly does a great job. Furthermore, the internet is instrumental in reducing operation costs for businesses where employees can be easily hired from developing countries and work remotely from their native land. For example, many transnational companies set up call centers in countries like the Philippines or India, where workers are cheaper to employ. The same benefits apply to people's daily lives. Where the omnipresence of online shops, many people are able to save their precious time shopping. So, I just read a lot. What I want you guys to do is think about everything I just read, and if you guys can pick out one supporting detail in pink that he gives to support his argument. So there's a lot, okay? And if you need to refer to the colors that are highlighted to find a pink supported detail, feel free. But just give me one supporting detail that he uses to support his argument. Kaden.
And it helps with global trade.
Helps with global trade. Boom. He's using the supporting detail that the global trade is being helped to support his argument that the internet does more good than harm. Okay. Now, the next part of the essay that he's going to focus on is he's going to reject arguments. So he's given you guys all these supporting details why he thinks the internet is good, but what happens to people who argue what he has to say? Instead, they have more time to do other important things such as helping their children do homework or having a short visit to their parents' house. On the other hand, objectors of the internet argue that it corrupts the younger generation by spreading inappropriate and violent content, which is considered rampant nowadays. So he's giving an example of what somebody might argue in response to the internet being harmful. There is no doubt that inappropriate websites and violent videos are online, but whether the young are influenced by it depends on the young themselves. So, what I just read, I highlighted in purple, where you can see reject arguments from the other side. So he's saying, listen, I hear your argument, but this is what I'm going to say in response to that. Whether these kids are influenced by the violent graphic content on the internet is up to them themselves. I'm going to jump down to the end here because I know it's a lot. In the green, you can see he ends with his conclusion. He wraps everything up. He says, similar to any other technological inventions, the internet has both pros and cons. Nonetheless, its benefits far outweigh its harms. With recent upgrading internet security, software, and substantial improvements on its use, I am firmly convinced the internet is a blessing, more a blessing than a curse. So he restates that original topic sentence that the internet is a blessing, not a curse, and wraps it all up into that concluding sentence. Thank you guys for listening. I know that was a lot, but basically, point being is I just wanted to show you guys an example argumentative essay so you can see in front of you all those dare pieces that make up that essay, okay? We're gonna do something a little bit more fun. What I want you to do, I know we just started this today, so I don't expect you to know it yet, but take one last glance at your stop and dare acronym, what those words mean, and we're gonna flip them over and see what of those letters you guys can remember, okay? So take one last glance, see if you can remember. We're looking at the main cover. Jacoby, do you have yours? Okay. Mrs. Bruno has one. Thank you. Hey, buddy, next time say something, but that's my fault, okay? Thank you. All right. So, take one last glance at the stop and dare acronym. Like I said, guys, no pressure. We just learned this today. But, flip it over. Everybody got theirs flipped over? Kaden? All right. Okay. One more glance. Got it? I'll flip it over. Okay. All right. Does anybody remember what the S stands for? Kaden. Do what? Stop judgment. Okay.
Suspend judgment.
Suspend judgment. Good job, Jacoby. Good job. All right. So our answer is suspend judgment. You were very close. All right. Suspend judgment. Remember we talked about suspend means to get rid of. All right. Letter T. Anybody know what? No, cheating.
What? I didn't see. I don't know what it's about.
What does the T stand for? Anybody know? Jacoby?
I can't
never got it.
Well, what do you think, Zane?
Take a look.
Take a look. Kaden?
Take a side.
Take a side, right? Because we're arguing two different sides, so we're gonna take a side. Good job. Letter O. Who knows what the letter O stands for? Zane?
Hold on, I know it. Organize your ideas.
Yes! You guys are killing it. Way to go. Organize ideas. All right, we're almost done with staff. Letter P. Who knows what letter P stands for? Jacoby. Pick. Pick different ideas. Kaden Flores.
Playing different ideas.
Plan different ideas. What you think?
I just know it's like a plan.
Plan. Okay. Plan more as you write. So you guys were all on the right track. You guys are doing a lot better than I would have, having learned this just for the first time today. Dare. We're almost done.
Oh, I didn't
Letter
look
D.
at
Oh, I didn't, you know.
Oh, you guys didn't look at Dare? Well, let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, guys.
I know that one.
Yes, Kaden.
Develop topic sentence.
Develop topic sentence. Good job. All right, I'm not gonna mess up this time. A. What does A stand for? Zane.
Add supporting ideas.
Add supporting ideas. I think we have some sneaky sneakers
I
in
I
the.
don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, letter R. What does it stand for? Kaden.
Reject, something. I don't know.
Reject something.
That's all I know.
What do you think?
Reject.
Reject.
What if I told you guys, sorry to interrupt, that remember the dare is the pieces of our essay?
Oh yeah, it is. Reject an argument.
Yes. Reject arguments from the other side. Good job. Final one, letter E, Jacoby.
And conclusion.
And with the conclusion? Is that what you're gonna say? And with the conclusion. Really good job, you guys. Alright, last thing. You guys ready to play?
Yes.
No,
Phone or Chromebook, I don't care, alright?
I got phone.
no.
Let's do this. Sorry, Discord.
This will be the last thing, you guys.
I don't know. Come back to me.
Okay, so once I see we got 5 people, then we'll start. It won't take long.
Do we use your first name?
Yes. Two more. Come on, Zane. Did you say 120 or 125?
20.
20, okay.
So perfect, like 5 minutes of this, yeah.
Perfect.
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, wait, never mind.
Because you should be able to do just the website, like Kahoot.it.
Yeah, there's a app store over there.
Is there an app for it too?
My computer's on monitor right now.
Okay, bet. Perfect. All right, let's get started, guys. This should be kind of easy because we just went over it, but let's see what you know. The S in stop writing strategy stands for suspect opinions, suspend judgment, suspend control, or select a side. Heck yeah, you guys. Way to go. Everybody got it. I should have known you guys were geniuses. All right, the T in stop writing strategy stands for take your place, tell a friend, take a side, test your knowledge. Yes, you guys, killing it. Take a side. Zane is in the lead? Okay. All right. The O in stop writing strategy stands for organize ideas, offer opinions, organize topics, organize arguments.
Oh, I messed up.
Okay, organize ideas. You said you just messed up?
Yeah.
That's okay. So it is organize ideas. Zane's still in the lead. All right. The P in stop writing strategy stands for pick a topic, procrastinate writing, plan more as you write, plan a date. Plan more as you write. So it's not pick a topic, but we're gonna plan more as we write, okay? Okay, Jacoby's on fire. All right. The D in the DARE writing strategy stands for develop a strategy, develop your topic sentence, determine your thoughts, or dedicate time. Remember, we're thinking of parts of the essay, so which includes a part of the essay. Develop your topic sentence. So we're not developing a strategy. This is a writing strategy, but we're developing a topic sentence because that's a part of our essay. Jacoby in first place now. All right. The A in DARE writing strategy stands for add supporting ideas, add your opinions, allow time to think, or analyze the facts. Add supporting ideas. Good job. We saw a lot of those in our essay that we read. Jacoby's still in the lead. 2 more questions, guys. The R in the DARE strategy stands for reject other topics, research information, repeat the steps, or reject arguments from the other side. Good job, you guys. That was quick. You knew it. On top of it. Jacoby. All right, last question. Will Jacoby keep the lead? The E in the DARE writing strategy stands for end on a positive note, eliminate information, end with the conclusion, enjoy the writing process.
Press blue, but I think I pressed green.
And it's blue, end with the conclusion. You guys know that. And our podium, Zane in 3rd place, Caden Farrell in 2nd, and winner is Jacoby. Good job, you guys. But you guys all did a really good job. Way to go. And hey, guys, thank you very much. Brooke, we should be good on the video.